Welcome to VKQ, Interests and Adventures. Today I'm going to be doing a response video. I'm doing a video response to Back in the Day Gamer. A little while back, Back in the Day Gamer did a video where he was showing off 5 NES games that were around $5. The way he worked it is it could be below $5 all the way up to about $5.99 as long as it didn't hit $6. So I picked out 5 games that I think are worth playing that are about $5. Now, being somebody who doesn't always have money and likes playing video games, I thought this was a great idea to just get an idea of what games are out there that you can play on the cheap. And I know you can still find these ones relatively cheap. I did use price charting, which we all know goes either way on if it's correct or not, but it's a good base for prices. So I have this in order of cheapest to most expensive, not based on what game's the best or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first game I chose for the Nintendo Entertainment System comes in at $4.84. Very fun game to play. I chose ice hockey. Now I could have picked Bases Loaded, I could have picked Hoops or Magic Johnson's, Fast Break, or John Elway's Quarterback Club for a sports game, but I figured of all the games that are about $5 or under, the best one there, in my personal opinion, would have been ice hockey. It's just a super fun game. I used to play it a lot as a kid until I got Blades of Steel, and Blades of Steel is way better because you can get in like big old fist fights. So, $4.84, ice hockey. The second one is a game that I have nostalgia for. Not so much on the NES, but it was ported over from the arcades, and I have a lot of nostalgia playing it at the arcade. And the NES port's not horrible. It's playable. I chose, coming in at $4.97, 720. 720 is a skateboarding game where you're trying to avoid bees, and you're doing jumps all over the city, going into different skate parks. And it's just an all-around really fun game to play. Go ahead, if you've never played it, give it a shot. Alright, this next one comes in at $5 even. It is a wrestling game. And it was the very first wrestling game I ever played. I chose WWF WrestleMania. $5, it's a wrestling game. It's not the most complex of them. It's no, 2K series wrestling game. It's not even tag team wrestling or WCW wrestling on the NES. But it's a wrestling game, and I got to play as Hulk Hogan. And as a kid, I was a little Hulkamaniac. So, WrestleMania, $5. Next one, another game I had great nostalgia for. Ported over well to the NES. I played it a bunch during pizza parties at Pizza Hut after basketball or soccer seasons were over, and you'd have your pizza party and cheer that you got your trophy if you happen to win one. And $5.50, Kung Fu. Really fun side scroller, going around, punching bad guys in the face, seeing how far you can get. Farthest I've ever gotten is 4th level up. I still have to get to the 5th level and beat the game, but maybe I'll do that a little later. And finally, every game collection, I believe, for any console needs at least one video pinball game. And this is the only one that was under $6, so in the $5 range. For the NES, it's not the greatest of the pinball games for the NES. Stay tuned for that video. I've still made a promise I'm going to be ranking every NES pinball game for a video. There's only 6, so. Alright, $5.88, Pinbot. It's pinball with a robot. Alright. Shout out to Back in the Day Gamer for this idea. I'm going to drop a link in the description. Go over to his channel. Tell him VKQ sent you. Say hi. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. Like, share, and subscribe.